everybody, welcome another day here to Jukegames News. Today is Friday, September 25, and these are the daily news. Meet Overwatch new character, Roadhog. Street Fighter V's PC system specs revealed. Hitman delayed to next year. So, Mako Radlet was one of the many inhabitants of the Australian outback whose land was seized and used for the construction of an omnium. But in the wake of the Omnic crisis, the government made a controversial move, gifting the land to the Omnics who had nearly destroyed their country in hopes of establishing a long-term peace accord. These agreements permanently displaced Mako and a large number of the area's residents. A scattered collection of survivalists, solar farmers, and people who just wanted to be left alone. Furious over the loss of their homes, Mako and the residents turned to violent rebellion. They formed the Australian Liberation Front and struck against the Omnium and its robot population to take back the lands that had been stolen from them. Events continued to escalate until the ALF sabotaged the Omnium's fusion core, which resulted in an explosion that destroyed the Omnium, irradiated the surrounding area, and littered the outback with twisted metal and wreckage for miles around. Mako watched as his home became an apocalyptic wasteland, and he was forever changed. The last vestiges of Mako faded away, and the ruthless killer Roadhog was born. So the minimum specs are what PC gamers will need just to run Street Fighter V on their machines, while the recommended specs represent what's necessary to achieve an optimal Street Fighter V experience. Capcom reminds us the PC version of Street Fighter V will support Valve's Steamworks. An upcoming version of the game's multiplayer beta for PC will include cross-platform play with the PlayStation 4 version of Street Fighter V. Minimum requirements are Intel Core i3 at 3.60 GHz, memory 6 GB, graphics NVIDIA GTX 480, GTX 570 or GTX 670 or higher. Broadband connection required, DirectX 11, DirectX compatible sound card or onboard chipset. The recommended specs are Windows 7 64 bits, Intel Core i5 at 3.50 GHz, memory 8 GB, and graphics NVIDIA GTX 960 and DirectX 11. So IO Interactive is now aiming for March 2016 for the initial release of the new Hitman, which was previously scheduled for a December launch. These few extra months will mean we can add more to the launch content of the game, more than we had originally planned, and then follow with a tighter frequency of updates, which ultimately will create a better game for everyone. IO Interactive wrote on the game's official website. Hitman will first ship with a good chunk of the game, which IO Interactive plans to add to over the course of weeks and months with new locations and additional content. IO said it will detail the full release schedule and scope of Hitman soon. So these were the daily news. See you here next Monday. I hope you have a nice weekend. Bye bye!